adult child of an alcoholic, life coach, and mentor, and I would like to read you something. Dear Lisa, I am a 19-year-old adult child of an alcoholic. My dad is a raging drunk. He is physically abusive to my mom, and she won't leave him. I am struggling with guilt as I am leaving for college soon. I have begged my mom to leave him, but she says she cannot because she believes he needs her. I feel like she cannot see me or even see herself. I am worried about her and wonder what will happen when I leave. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Sheesh. It's a tough one. And anyone out there who is the adult child of an alcoholic or who has ever loved an alcoholic, was born into a family where drugs and or alcohol or some type of addiction is taking place, whether it's shopaholic or narcissist or perfectionist or workaholic or gambler, whatever. We are born to people who really do not see us. They cannot see us. They can only see the dynamic, and they're obsessed with the dynamic. And so I don't know these people personally, but this dynamic is not unfamiliar, and it's very commonplace where in this case, dad is the alcoholic, and he is the one with the addiction to the chemical substance, and mom sounds like she is addicted to managing him and his addiction. It sounds like mom is more worried about the relationship than she is about mom, and more worried about the relationship and the context of the relationship, or whatever the relationship is, than she is about her son. She can't see her son's needs. All she can see is this dynamic, this dysfunction between she and the alcoholic. And it is so mind-bending, it is so consuming, and it's rather frightening, because it is as if this woman and this man and this family is living inside a snow globe, and they have their own rules and regulations that they're adhering to, and nothing else matters. It's everything else that's going on, the way people see them, the way other people live in a more healthy fashion, they can't see it. All they can see is their dynamic. So here we have a child who is witnessing this dynamic between mom and dad. Obviously, this child is not getting his needs met. He does not feel seen. He does not feel nurtured. Psychologically feels invisible, and that creates so much angst inside of him. And here he is on the threshold of being able to start a new life, or at least try to start a new life, and he's being torn with the guilt of, should I stay or should I go? And if this person was sitting right in front of me, I would try to help him, ask him certain questions about where does he see his life, how would he have liked to have seen his life turn out, and what he thinks he can and cannot control, and get him to look at the options of staying and the consequences of staying and the consequences of going, and decide for himself what is the best choice for him or the best path for him to take. The problem that we struggle with as the adult children of people who are stuck in codependent dysfunctional dynamics is we're taught to enable, we're taught codependency. And so this child is obviously struggling with an attachment to saving mom, as he has been taught to struggle with the attachment to saving other people. So mom is attached to trying to save dad, or in her role, or the illusion that she thinks she plays for dad, his hero, his protector, whatever, his manager of his time. And now the son is now worried about mom in the same way. Who's going to take care of mom? So he's struggling with the same thoughts and ideas as mom is with dad. And so for anyone out there struggling with similar situations, my advice would be to understand the dynamic. And someone who is addicted to someone else, they might as well be addicted to a chemical, because and just as we can't do anything for someone who's addicted to a chemical, nor can we help someone who's addicted to a relationship or an illusion or a fantasy about how this relationship might end up. So it's a very difficult decision to make, but I would say detach, see the situation from a higher vantage point, get out of the basement, get out of the ground floor, get to the penthouse of your life and look down at it, and figure out from that point what direction you want to take, and Understand that by staying, you are enabling mom, perhaps, or you are attaching to mom and attaching to an idea that you want her to be something that she's not, just as mom is attaching to the idea that she wants dad to be something that he's not. So I would say, dear one, do what's best for you. Detach and do what's best for you. And allow all others to be who they are and allow them to figure out their stuff. This is your life experience, and you are only responsible for self. Mom is responsible for self as dad is responsible for self. So my advice to you, being that I've been asked what my advice is to love and honor self and to do what you can to create the most amazing life experience that you can, and allow all others to be who they are and to figure out their own stuff in their own time. I know it's not easy for you though, dear one. Namaste. You are enough.